Hello everyone, this is vrchat. I'm going to talk about phobias because some of the generations don't know what a phobia is. So there are many phobias, and I'm going to make a series. My character, who is created by a lovely creator on vrchat, and I'm gonna pull up right now. And that is the thing. I'm trying not to share any more information than I have to about myself, but this is the name for the character I'm using. I like how it shows, and plus it has fox ears, so it's pretty cool. But anyways, back on track. I am going to be talking about phobias. And it may be a sensitive topic for some, so you can click away, but it is going to teach you guys something. A phobia is an anxiety disorder. It, it involves extensive and persistent fear of a simulation or an object. It, exposed to the source of the fear triggers an immediate anxiety response. So basically, in layman's terms, it makes them go into fetal position. Like for me, if I was go to see a spider, for instance, I would go into fetal position because I cannot handle spiders because their 8 legs are terrifying. But most phobias are more commonly known as a mental illness. In the United States, to the National Institution of Mental Health, or the NIH, approximately 12.5 adults in the US will be dealing with this specific phobia in their lifetime. Some are more common, like arachnophobia, as I told you guys. I have fear of spiders. Well, more like a phobia or a claustrophobia, which is a fear of tight spaces. I'll get into more details in later episodes about claustrophobia and arachnophobia. While some are more rare, aka the fear of vacuum cleaners, there also tends to fall into one of three groups: social phobia, argophobia, and specific phobias. Women are more likely to experience phobias than men. And typical symptoms of phobia include nauseous, which means like you feel like you're gonna get sick, trembling, rapid heartbeat, feeling of the of unreality, and being preoccupied with the feared object, which means like you can't distract yourself. All you see is this feared object. Phobias can be deliberate same, but they can also be treatable. It's important to talk to your doctor about treatments that can help you. So, as I mentioned, there are the American Psychiatry Association, or the APA, identifies three categories of phobias. So, social phobia, now known as social anxiety disorder. This phobia is marked by the fear of social situations in which a person might be judged or embarrassed. Phobia, I'm probably butchering all these names, is a phobia involving the irrational and extreme fear of being in places where it's hard to escape, where escape is difficult. Like they always need to find a place like a bedroom door or a window or something. I'll go into more detail about that probably in a later episode. Specific phobias is like when you have like a specific object, such as snakes, spiders, needles, or even blood. Most people can't handle the sight of blood and they just pass out. So there are four major specific phobias. They're in categories. So there's natural phobia, which is the fear of water, fear of plants, fear of lightning. Then there's animals, like you're scared of dogs or horses. Medical or medically treatment. So like the fear of needles, the fear of doctors, um, or even the fear of blood. And then there's situations, public speaking, claustrophobia, or when you're in an airplane. They are very common, more common than you think for phobias. So don't be afraid to talk about this with your family or even your friends about certain phobias because most people who have phobias, you might have the same one or you might not know what it is and you have to do a little research. I had to do a little research on my own to do this list of phobias, A through Z, which are some of the most common. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one.